My club is broken. My club is broken. My club is broken.
Pedro Neto, here we go. Alejandro Garnacho, here we go. Jamie Gittins, there we land. Breaking news, Chelsea have just hired Paul Heyman as their new manager. They've done it. I'm a gay frog. I am officially a gay frog.
Guys, I can't even lie to you and say Happy New Year. I have woken up into 2026, and the first thing that I see is that my manager has been sacked. I've only been in this year for 12 hours, and it's already worse than 2020. How's that possible? I have just lost Enzo Maresca and still have 6 more years of Garnacho and Pedro Neto. You guys know that murderers get lesser punishments than that, right? Yeah, that whole New Year, New Me thing, yeah, that applies because this whole event is gonna turn me into a brand new person. Chelsea are trying to drive me insane to the point that I'm gonna start having a giant question mark on the back of my shirt and ask strangers to solve riddles. I don't even want to see what managers we're linked to, okay? At this point, just go out and hire Joker, because this is a fucking circus. Blueco, Igbali, Paul Winstanley, Lauren Stewart. This is the second manager that we have fired post-Roman, not based on results, but simply because he upset the poor billionaire owners. I guess this is proof you do not need balls to make billions. Look, guys, I am aware that in December, Chelsea were shocking. If we had a match in December, it would only go one of 2 ways. Either one, we would just lose it like we're Eminem, or we were just getting straight draws. 2 draws in a row. Double D's, Rosa Perez. But that doesn't change the fact that Enzo wasn't worthy of a fucking sack. 1 month ago, we beat Barcelona. Matter of fact, we didn't get battered by Arsenal despite the fact that we didn't have a DM like a chop guy on Valentine's Day. Actually, I want somebody to answer me this question. Has a manager ever won Manager of the Month and get sacked 1 month later? Maresca won Manager of the Month in November, and now he's gone in January. That Manager of the Month award is a kiss of death. Wolverhampton Wanderers have the same amount of points as a triangle, and they haven't sacked their manager. Enzo Maresca won more games in the year 2025 than Ruben Amorim has won in his entire career at Man United. Because of Ruben Amorim not being able to win 5 games in a row, there is a boy out there that is slowly turning into the reincarnation of Fellaini. And yet, we're the ones that fired our manager? Our manager, Enzo Maresca, the man that just won us the Club World Cup, the guy that got us top 4 last season, the guy that won the Conference League, who even in this moment of time is still in every single competition that Chelsea could be in. Look, this might not seem like big achievements, but dude, look at our team. We are overperforming. Now, Maresca was our manager for 18 months. Let's look at the players that the board blessed him with during his tenure. First one, Tosin. Can you believe Chelsea bought Tosin for free? Yes. Everyone can believe that. Kellyman. Who? Another guy named Kellyman. Who? Caleb Wiley. Who? Esteval Williams. Okay, I can't lie. That's generational. Joao Pervix. Oh, my word. Jadon Sancho. Jurgensen. Buenanotte. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Gittins. Guys, are you hearing these names? These are the kind of players that you get when you boot up Ultimate Team for the first time. You spend billions on a team and you got a bunch of non-rares. And you know what's bonkers? This sacking would have made sense if Enzo somehow didn't do well with these array of players that they gave him. Not a shock, because most of them either suck or they haven't even celebrated their 16th birthday yet. No. Despite our terrible defense, despite us having a worse back than Wendy Williams, Chelsea are still somehow statistically the second best defensive side in all of the Premier League. Dude, forget about keeping this job. Enzo Maresca deserves a statue for that alone. Oh, also, this season, Chelsea have created the second most big chances in the Premier League behind Man City. Oh my word, we're facing Man City next. No, wait, no. Stop the video, bro. Stop the video. Bro, we've done all this, and we're about to face Manchester City. Oh my word. Dude, Haaland's gonna touch us. Jamie Gittins is not going to mentally recover from what's gonna happen to us this weekend. But yes, somehow this season, Chelsea created the second most big chances. Having a team that creates high volume big chances when your creative outlets are Pedro Neto, Garnacho, and Enzo Fernandez, bro, that is a bigger achievement than Tony Stark creating an Iron Man suit in a cave with a bunch of rocks. Oh, and in terms of the owners, I hate every single one of you pricks. I want to dunk Egbali's head into a toilet. I want to give that nerd Paul Winstanley a wedgie. Joey Shields is laughing in the back. No, buddy, you're getting at the worst. I'm going to hit you with a people's elbow. Bro, call me a Batman supervillain, because right now, I would love to beat up a billionaire. I hate these guys so much, but they somehow did one good thing. They miraculously had faith in a random manager from the championship. Everybody thought that hiring Enzo Maresca was a worse choice than giving R. Kelly a Kid's Choice Award. It turned out to be an absolute masterclass from these guys. Best thing that they've ever done, and they fucked that up too. The only other great move that they made was getting Cole Palmer, who we are so lucky to have. But they have fucked up in the team that they've built around him. Palmer is a chance creator. How is he supposed to create chances with this team? He looks to the right, Neto is just running aimlessly like Dashi. He looks to the left, and the only person he can pass to is Alejandro. Possession dies here. Garnacho. He looks forward, there's nobody. Why? Because João Pedro is behind him in midfield. Abysmal team building. Now let's talk about these owners off the pitch. Dude, are we a Serie A team? Are we a team from the 1960s? Why the hell do we still not have a front of shirt sponsor? Our kits are as empty as Will Smith's house at the end of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You might as well call us Emma Watson because we have nothing on the front. What team can't even get a shirt sponsor? Now, I know I'm like only 2 hours away, but I can't make it to London tonight. I need my fellow Chelsea fans in London. Dude, roll tonight, man. Have a march, have a protest. Bro, do something. If Chelsea fans just watch this crap going over and not do anything, we are bigger CUCKs than Adam 22. And dude, what are the players gonna think? They absolutely adore Maresca. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do. All we can do now is check to see which managers are being shortlisted to replace him. Some of the front runners so far are Oliver Glasner and Liam Rossinha, the manager for our second team, Strasbourg, aka Matisse. So these two managers played three at the back. Guys, I need you to listen to me, okay? If I see Chelsea play three in the back in 2026, I will put three in the back of my skull. I'm seeing reports that we're also linked with Xavi Hernandez and Chelsea legend Cesc Fabregas. I'm gonna be honest, these guys are very high potential younger managers. But if you want my honest answer, I don't want anybody anymore. We're just gonna be repeating this constant cycle. But Chelsea don't want a proper manager. I'm seeing Chelsea fans saying, oh, we should go get Zidane or Simeone. Bro, are you stupid? Our best center back got injured for an entire season and Enzo Maresca made the simple request of just saying, hey, could I please get a new center back signing? And they told him to piss off. Do you think a manager like Zidane or Simeone would stand down for that kind of crap? Bro, Simeone would blow up the entire bridge if they said no to him. Don't forget that Chelsea turned down Luis Enrique, who is now doing so well at PSG that they are offering him a lifetime contract, all because Luis Enrique made demands. Bro, these owners only want a yes man as the manager. They're gonna end up hiring Daniel Bryan. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Chelsea are going to get another young manager, a manager that allows these owners to spit in his face and cough on his tie. He is going to overperform just like Maresca did. And then after this, he's going to go to the owners and he's going to be like, hey guys, so I was looking at our club and upon further inspection, it turns out that Liam Delap is not actually a footballer. He's actually WWE Hall of Famer Kane in disguise. So, could we maybe sign a new striker? And could they maybe be above the legal drinking age? And what's gonna happen next is that manager is gonna magically disappear like Jimmy Hoffa. He's gonna be gone, just like Enzo and Tuchel were gone. So yeah, it looks like with these owners, Chelsea are in a perpetual cycle. This is basically Groundhog Day. You know, I've seen Chelsea go through some really bad spells, but I always figured these problems just could be fixed, maybe in just one window. But unfortunately, this board believes in the system of just buying young players and getting rid of managers when they speak up. And unfortunately, they are going to learn the hard way what everybody else already knows. This system is stupid. I'm absolutely disgusted that Enzo's gone. And now news is coming out that apparently the reason that he was fired was because he was talking to Man City about replacing Pep when Pep leaves. Don't worry, Enzo. I could not hate on this decision. I mean, guys, who would you rather manage? Would you rather manage a club like Man City that has endless amount of stars and can bring in even more stars? Or would you rather be a Chelsea expected to overperform with a bunch of kids? Dude, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm tribalistic. I'm biased. But dude, I'm sorry. Any normal human being would rather manage City. I could never take the side of these stupid owners. Oh, and by the way, this news conveniently came out after Enzo Maresca was sacked. I know it's just the stupid owners trying to save face. Trying to make themselves look better and make Enzo look like the bad guy. They just care about good PR. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? Chelsea fans absolutely hate your guts. I'm not saying that you have to sell the club and you have to leave. I'm just saying stay out of manager's business because the way you handle things with Enzo and Tuchel was stupid. Oh, and fire those stupid sporting directors. I don't know how you fired so many managers but haven't stumbled upon the conclusion that these sporting directors just get mid players. Fire all of them. And please just buy some older players and that's it, man. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll be honest with y'all. It's a dagger, bro. I make jokes, but this genuinely hurts. I'm just gonna end this off by saying I appreciate Enzo Maresca for everything that he did. He grossly overperformed and he steadied this really bad ship. I'm not gonna ask you guys to subscribe or join the journey because I can't be bothered, bro. Thank you guys for at least tuning in. Peace.